The 15th virtual flag raising ceremony was held on Monday, July 20, 2020. The said activity was hosted by the Provincial Engineering Office through its head engineer Mario Batar. On that day, Dr. Jerry Kalingasan, in his weekly COVID update to Capital employees, underscored empowerment and individual responsibility as the modified general community quarantine in the province remain in effect. Being in the midst of this pandemic makes us realize that a lot of the seemingly normal things we used to have or do should not be taken for granted. Even Governor Bambi Emano himself adheres to the mandate of health officials. It may sound inconvenient, but it is a social responsibility we should all take seriously. This means that Capital workers and employees need to follow strict health safety protocols such as wearing of the face mask at all times, washing of hands, observing social distancing, and proper cough etiquette. After being put on hold due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Provincial Health Office has resumed its Sabayang Patak Kontra Polio campaign to combat the polio virus outbreak in the Philippines. Dr. Jerry Kalingasan stressed, polio outbreak is not over, so it is critical that health centers continue this life-saving work of immunizing children below 5 years old against this weakening disease, but also interrupt the transmission during a pandemic. PHO, together with the barangay health workers, is now in its fourth round of giving polio drops to children in Misamis Oriental. Governor Emano urged all local government units, parents, and caregivers to protect their children and communities from polio by participating in the synchronized immunization in the province. Also on that day, Monday, the commander of the 1st Provincial Mobile Force Company of the Philippine National Police, stationed in the municipality of Villanueva, paid a courtesy call to the governor of Misamis Oriental. Lieutenant Colonel Hermes Valcurza Parnes expressed his gratitude to Governor Bambi Emano for all the support his administration had given to the Mobile Forces Company. The governor, in return, is hoping for a more vibrant police operations for a better law and order situation in Misamis Oriental. He assured Colonel Parnes that the capital is ready to provide assistance to the police force so long as the people of Misamis Oriental and those economically potential LGUs are well protected and secured. In fact, active personnel from PDRRMO through Fernando Vincent D. Jr. can also assist the needs of the police when necessary. On Tuesday, July 21, 2020, the Provincial Veterinary Office headed by Dr. Benjamin Resma conducted inspection at the quarantine checkpoint in Magsaysay, Misamis Oriental. Dr. Resma wants to make sure that his men has tightened its food security measures to ensure the health of the public and livestock in the province. PVET is on alert for the strict implementation of veterinary quarantine procedures in coordination with the PNP. Moreover, the office is also looking at the possibility of a disinfection misting equipment to spray cars and trucks entering the borders of Misamis Oriental as a way of strengthening their biosecurity measures. Wednesday, July 22, 2020, Governor Bambi Emano, in his regular Wednesday radio program streamed live over RPN DXKO, extend his felicitations to Archbishop Jose Araneta Cabantan on his appointment, being the new Archbishop of this province, Cagayan de Oro and Camiguin. Bishop Cabantan was born in Lagonglong, Misamis Oriental on June 19, 1957. In this regard, the diocese will celebrate on August 28, 2020, Feast Day of Saint Augustine, patron saint of Cagayan de Oro, the installation of Archbishop Cabantan, adding that only a few people will be able to attend the event due to the pandemic. Also on that day, a virtual academic conference or colloquium attended by 7 provincial governors in the country was held. In cooperation with Zwelig Family Foundation, the Department of Health, and United States Agency for International Development or USAID, the Provincial Leadership and Governance Program or PLGP was conducted, which aims to enhance the health leadership competencies of the provincial health team so that they may be able to provide a responsive hospital system and be able to integrate the delivery of health care in the province in order to meet the desired health outcomes, particularly for the poor. During the presentation, Governor Bambi Emano cited the great strides done by Misamis Oriental with the efforts geared towards addressing health problems, particularly among the poor. This has been achieved by strengthening systems to improve the health of the province's most vulnerable population. Governor Bambi exhibited the crucial role of Misamis Oriental Care System or MIS or Cares in attending to the needs of the less fortunate since 2013 that has catered 450,000 misamisnants aside from the no balance billing policy from PhilHealth. Also happening on that day, Wednesday, was the virtual local school board executive meeting. During the activity, the Department of Information and Communications Technology, through Engineer Mark Templa, presented the agency's plans and programs for Misamis Oriental. DICT aims to rapidly transform all municipal and city halls to become digital by providing access to internet connectivity. They also aim to provide free Wi-Fi to all 13 public hospitals and to the 42 public elementary schools and 24 public high schools. Moreover, DICT also aims in providing free Wi-Fi to the 3 TESDA training centers and the 12 state and local universities and colleges in the province. The proposed 3 schools, elementary and high school in every municipality, to have free Wi-Fi is never a bad idea. But because Governor Bambi wants all the educational institutions in the whole province to have free access to internet connectivity, together with the Provincial Local School Board or LSB, the province will look into possible solutions to make sure that he can provide the need of internet connection to the students, especially that we are facing a global pandemic. On Thursday, July 23, 2020, the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office, together with their head, Mr. Junleymar Abella, distributed the second round of assistance to the municipality of Naawan. They handed out additional 500 food packs purposely for residents in the contained area where the first positive case of COVID in their locality was reported. The aid was again received by the acting municipal vice mayor, SB member Kagawad Alan B. Roa. Also on Thursday, the Provincial Agriculture Office visited the Agro-Forestry Farmers Association of Sitio Camansi to follow up and monitor the farming inputs they have distributed to its IP members at Sitio Camansi, Barangay Banglay in the municipality of Lagunglong. The farming inputs included upland rice, corn, and pinakbet vegetable seedlings. Aside from the monitoring, Pagro also distributed another set of seedlings, this time 200 pieces of abaca seedlings, a product of their tissue culture laboratory, 50 pieces of food packs from PSWD, 1 box of foliar spray liquid fertilizer that will supplement the nutrients needed by the plants, and knapsack sprayer. Pagro Chief Jose Apollo Pacamalan said the program aims to provide rice farmers with quality sprayers in fighting insects and pests that continue to threaten their productivity. On Friday, July 24, 2020, the Provincial Veterinary Office donated 10 bags of feeds at 50 kilos each to duck farmers in the municipality of Claveria, Misamis Oriental as part of the PVET's Itikan sa Kalambuan program, which aims to promote duck farming in the province. Duck farmers in the area are beyond thankful for the efforts of Governor Bambi Emano, PVET Office Head Dr. Benjamin Resma, and to Linda Texon, the program project head, for the continuous effort to aid them with their needs. It was also on that same day that a team from the Provincial Agriculture Office, headed by no less than its head Mr. Jose Apollo Pacamalan, went to Malingin, Opol, Misamis Oriental to personally monitor the Bangus Fish Cage project. A small group of fishermen in that area served as beneficiary for the Bangus Grow Out Livelihood Program from PAGRO in collaboration with BFAR 10 and DSWD Opol. The project started last July 3, where fishermen received 8,000 fingerlings of bangus and an initial 17 sacks of starter feeds. PAGRO aims to monitor the growth of the supply of milkfish or bangus every month in that area. The number of returning overseas Filipino and locally stranded individuals arriving at the Laguindingan Airport and Makabalan Port has swelled to nearly 4,000, citing reports from the Provincial Public Employment Services Office. Since May 25, 2020 up to this time, the provincial government of Misamis Oriental have assisted 777 ROFs, 681 LSIs, while those on board commercial flights reach 2,423. Meanwhile, almost 300 were also billeted at Marian Suites as they wait for their scheduled trips to their home provinces. During this pandemic, Ms. Zorobabel Waberabi said her office faced an unparalleled inflow of new job seekers, but cannot meet with their clients in person due to confinement restrictions. However, PESO is constantly posting job vacancies so that distressed Filipinos can take steps gradually to build their resilience. The good governor is asking each and everyone to embark on this journey to make Misamis Oriental the best that it can be. He urged every person to engage each other in thought, in activities, and by working together. To be innovative, creative, imaginative, and bold. Clearly, Governor Bambi Emano wants all employees to perform at its very best. Jinky Rosin, PIO.